Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Lord Forwind here in Europa Universalis 4, playing on the new Russia patch as Muscovy. So at the end of last video, we managed to get ourselves into another war with Denmark, Norway, Sweden here, mainly because Poland, Lithuania attacked the Teutonic order. Sorry, I've been conquering the Livonian order. So this is going to be a long war, that's why I decided to do it in this one. Or it should be. We'll see. Okay, that's succumbed. We've retaken that point. Good. My only issue with this whole war is I am out of manpower. So hopefully it doesn't cause me too much trouble. Because Russia does not have any manpower regeneration stuff, or at least Muscovy doesn't at this point. So for my second idea group, people are saying I shouldn't take aristocratic, that I should go quantity. I'd like to go quantity at some point. I just don't know if I'll be able to support the amount of troops I'm going to have at that point. I might take it like third or fourth, just so that I can actually afford to maintain the army. Because right now I can't even afford really to maintain the army I have, which is a bit problematic. I can't get any money there. Shoot. I guess I'll try taking Viborg here. Move these troops north as well. Poland's going to absolutely destroy the Teutonic Order at this point. So maybe if I'm lucky I can get a province out of this all. To be fair, I should probably put a fort here to block off people sneaking into northern Russia over there. Yeah, totally out of manpower. At least I'm starting to convert this region. And it goes pretty quickly with, now that I've got the divine supremacy idea. Now all I need is cannon to actually be able to take forts, and we'd be in great shape. I think a lot of people forget about the Russians fighting in Russia, is they take almost just as much attrition as everybody else does. Oh, I can't. Let's. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Wow, I feel like an idiot after that. To be fair, I am behind in that idea group, but it would have been better off to focus into admin, because I need the admin points. Plus diplomatic is probably the most useless idea group, monarch point group, unless you're focusing on like trade or something. Well, here come the Swedes to try and kick me off their fort. There go the Swedes, leaving the fort in defeat. Oh, and Poland's army is wandering around Karelia. Oh, no, I don't have enough problems. I can't afford to keep paying for just prestige. The true issue is, of course, going to be forcing Denmark out of the war. What's Poland doing? Denmark sieging down all your provinces there, your army's up here in Russia. I honestly do not know what they're doing. They should finish taking the Teutonic Order forts for sure. Okay, Rostov has been integrated, which means, yeah, come back here. We don't want you wandering into Sweden unaided. There's not much I can do at the moment with that. I gotta wait till Riga's done. This is kind of like the Winter War, but a lot earlier in history. Okay, we've taken Finland. Of course, that doesn't help us with piecing out Denmark. I really do not understand what Poland is up to. I mean, I get that they're occupying provinces, but this army down here should be kicking out all these guys. Or actually, just taking Danzig. They literally could march in and take Danzig, and they haven't done so. I'm not going to move my troops any further than right here, probably. I'll hold the line in Finland. No use losing more manpower and money. And see, now Poland is retreating back out of Sweden. I have no idea. Interesting. Okay, so I can lose support and stuff. So that lowers my support for... Oh, well, it doesn't seem to actually lower my power much at all, because I've got so much saved up. Yeah. Okay, well, let's try and use this ability. Lower the autonomy in 32 of my provinces. Huh, it doesn't seem to trigger a penalty for that, so I'll have to use that ability a lot more. And Riga is converted. And Poland pieced out in a defeat, literally because they could not figure out that they could walk into Danzig. Ay ay ay. Sometimes you just want to scream at the AI and say, what the heck are you doing? Okay, well, I know what I'm doing. Lowering these forts, trying to get my economy under control. There we go. Gotta pay down those loans. At least in this game, there's pretty much no good form of debt. Okay. Well, we're gonna get ahead in diplomatic technology now, so that's good news. Sadly, not going to do that same in admin. Really? You're sieging my land over there. Go stop them, will you? Apparently they don't go unless the provinces already are somewhat occupied. I don't know why I didn't know that, but okay. I've lowered the revolt risk just to see if there is any special thing about that. Does not appear to be. Since we're caught up in institutions, let's snag this diplomatic tech. I'm not entirely sure if I should take the tech or try to go further down this idea tree. I'm thinking I'll take the tech. I don't think there's a benefit. Yeah. This really should give you like 0.2 Orthodox Patriarch authority a year or something. Be a bit more accurate to the way the other religions handle it. Although to be fair, it doesn't give you anything if you're Buddhist, Shinto, Sikh, Hindu, really. I mean, it gives you the tolerance, but that's about it. I think it does have a benefit if you're Confucian, but that's about it. These Streltsy right now are completely useless in terms of doing damage. They give you 10% fire damage. Well, currently my military units have no fire damage, which is a bit odd. Although, to be fair, if I go down all the way into using mostly Streltsy for my armies, which I don't want to do because it would raise my stability really high, I could have an army that literally has plus 10 fire and plus 10 shock damage, which would be kind of neat. Pskov over here. I cannot annex you. I could influence them and then give them a gift and then annex them. I don't know why I'm really in a rush to get rid of them, though. No, I'll keep them around. They do pay me a little bit of money per month. I mean, it's not like I can ally myself to really anyone else around here. Just gonna snag some more improved relations with them. I don't think I have... Yeah, I have terrible diplomatic reputation right now, so let's just improve relations with Poland. The other options I try and seek an alliance with someone like the Ottomans. Is there many people who would take an alliance? Only Nogai. And they are only willing to do that because they're overrun with rebels. Okay. Decline the offer. Most of the time I'm just skipping those events because I don't think you guys want me to really read them. If you guys do want me to read them at least once and then stop doing duplicates, let me know. But if you play Europa, you've probably seen most of them. Although, to be fair, I saw one the other day which was playing as a Hatha, I think it's how you pronounce it, in Southeast Asia, the one with the red shield, white elephant. I did get the white elephant achievement, that was fun. I got one called Jungle Raid I had never seen. It was kind of cool. Something like do damage to a province, lower fort defense. To be honest, there should be more of those. Okay, yeah, we'll go for tech, because we're 11 years away, excuse me, from the next institution, and we're definitely not going to get it. We're definitely not going to get colonialism. We'll take that. We'll say that's the price that's paid for a glorious nation. Unrest. In fact, we have a lot of unrest, don't we? Well, I can lower unrest there, but that's about it. Nope, don't take the idea. Don't get tempted. See, I still don't have a good manpower recovery rate at the moment. Estonian separatists. Well, actually, to be fair, this is kind of neat that this grows on its own, so I don't actually have to intervene as much. So essentially I get free suppression, free chance to raise troops, and free lower autonomy. It feels a bit overpowered, doesn't it? Wow, they really hate me. I suppose that suffering bereaved event I took didn't help, but still. Well, whatever they are, I'll squash them with my military. I'm not going to waste military power on them. I don't know how the Teutonic Order didn't lose a single province from that. It was amazing. The AI was that incompetent. Sheesh. It's crazy. We are not going to raise Streltsy, because right now they actually have no benefit for us. We don't do any fire damage. At least I don't think we do we? Yeah, we'll let the Holy Church do them. No, we just have shock. We have no fire yet. Although, next level we do get some. A little bit. Not much. I suppose every little bit helps. It does, that shock damage early on gives us a bit more of a chance to fight nomadic hordes for sure. How much do I require to pay this loan down? Ay, ay, ay. And I can't get money from them. Can't really do much with the Cossacks. Do I have a Cossack regiment? I thought I did. Maybe I'm just hallucinating. Yep. I'm going crazy. I'm sitting here on my own two hands and going crazy. Okay. What are we looking at? 300. Sorry, 30 gold. I don't know why I said 300. I'm really tempted to go for the defensive for the morale. Oops, we could get a cheaper admin advisor. That would be worth it. slows down obviously my paying off the loan, but now this is the idea. It's kind of neat. Unrest, but for missionary strength. But there's none reduced unrest due to missionary strength, which really should be there as well. Kazan and Nogaya, Oregon. Polish guy died. Mecklenburg, interesting. Once our diplomatic reputation recovers, we're definitely going to want to try and get the throne of Poland a couple times. The free monarch points is just amazing. I wonder what the difference is, these Veche Republic things. I wonder what the actual benefit is. So, what was else I should say? Oh yes, so somebody did request that I try and do Novgorod, and I decided to at least mess around with it a little bit to see if it's possible. It's like a 1 in 1,000 shot that you're actually going to survive a war with Muscovy. The closest I got was an alliance with Poland and Lithuania. However, Russia stomped them and they pieced out really early on and I was just dead. So I don't know if it's possible at the moment. I'm sure you could do it if you were really tricky about using crossings and forests and attrition and stuff, but you just start out in such a bad location and strength level. So can I use this ability fairly often? If I can gain it, yeah, it looks like I can. Might as well use it. Lower some more autonomy. The problem is I don't have any states to like get Novgorod lowered autonomy either. Okay, we now have some fire ability. I should probably build a cannon or two. She should probably put a cavalry regiment in that army, actually. I only have infantry. Although to be fair, since it's Tech 9 where the infantry finally passed cavalry in terms of combat ability, unless of course you're a nomadic horde. Cavalry is not the most useful thing for me to build anymore. Although it does have its place even in late game armies. So always have like 5 or 6 of them. Nope, idea tree. What else could I do? If, for example, I wanted to do diplomatic, I guess I'd probably do influence. I mean, I could do colonial one. Could do exploration and start colonizing Siberia. On the other hand, I really want to kill those nomadic hordes. Well, let's go for military for the moment. I should be able to readjust that in quite a few years. Oh well. I'm gonna go defensive first. And then I will probably take quantity next. Defensive just for the morale and the reduced attrition. Since I'm running around Russia in the middle of winter. Be good. But people have strongly warned me away from the aristocratic idea. It might become worth at some point just for that absolutism. So, I don't know. Plus the siege is nice. Yeah, that annoying fur event that makes you lose money. Well, actually, I might actually end this video here. We're in a pretty good place. It looks like Poland is killing the Teutonic Order. They're at war with Denmark, Sweden, but they didn't invite me. That's too bad. I wanted some of Sweden's lands. Anyway, that will be it for this video. Probably just going to sit around for a little bit. let my manpower recover fully, and then I'll probably go after something like the Great Horde. Maybe Kazan. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching. Questions and comments. I could use some tips. I'm not entirely sure if there's any benefit to certain the Russian abilities and stuff, or there's downsides. Considering you guys can play through it a lot faster than I do, if you have the expansion, advice would be really helpful. So that's it for this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye for now.